Hi Ianda. In this video, we are going to talk about contractions. 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 Okay, to simply explain what contractions are when you start off with two words and you end up with one word. That is the simplest explanation of what a contraction is. You start off with two words, you join those words together and make them into one word. But there's a specific way of how you merge these words together. So you start off with two different words and now you want to merge them into one word that means the same thing as these two different words. Okay, how are you going to do that? You're going to drop some letters from one of the words and then combine the letters that are missing. But where you've dropped the letters, you use an apostrophe to show that you've dropped some letters from one of the two words. Okay, what do I mean? Let me give you an example. But you have to understand before we go any further that when we refer to the word contract, when I say contract something, I mean make it smaller. So when you contract something, you make it smaller. So therefore, when you are dealing with contractions, you start off with two words, and you can see two words are definitely bigger than one word. So you start off with two different words, and then you contract or merge or make them smaller into one word. Okay, but they still mean the same thing. For example, in the words I am going to the park today. Okay, I am going to the park today, and I say give me the same sentence but merge or contract the words I am into a contraction, make them into one word. Then you'd say I'm going to the park today. So the contraction for I am is I'm. I am going to the park means the same thing as I'm going to the park today. Okay, let's go look at a worksheet that will take us through contractions. So our topic is contractions. Yes? And we have already said that to contract something is to make it smaller. To contract something is to make it smaller. To expand something is to make it bigger. To expand something is to make it bigger. So to expand is the opposite of to contract. When you contract, you make something smaller. What do I mean